Let's talk about these little generators. Besides being cool, I mean, they're actually practical. You can run what you need to run with these mostly until you need some bigger machinery, like some heavy duty saws. You can run small power tools, refrigerators, lights. You can even run a dual plate, hot plate, portable oven type of thing, portable stove. So this one wouldn't start after being stored. I've used it a dozen times or more, but I stored it and it wouldn't work. I'll talk about that more in a minute. Okay, so this Firman works perfectly, even though it was stored twice as long as this one. Difference was this had been used, had fuel in the system probably didn't get run dry before it was stored. Matter of fact, it was stored full of non-ethanol fuel. Maybe some stabilizer, maybe not. This one was brand new in a box for years, stored in the same damp container conditions as this one. But like I say, the difference was this didn't have fuel run in it, and it started right away. Now I'm doing the first oil change, which is recommended at 5 hours, but I've got it probably at 16 hours, and it's also recommended to change it hot, and I'm changing it cold. Heck, I'll change it again here in another, week or two of using it every day or every night or every other day or every other night. So this is working good. Now I've read reviews that say don't buy this model because it gets its air from the bottom, where I guess it'll suck up dirt maybe. So I guess if you got to put it on a flat surface that's clean maybe. I don't know. I think that's probably true because it doesn't seem like it gets air from anywhere else. So maybe that's a design flaw. Let's go talk about this AI Power again with the Yamaha. Now both of these were Costco buys. So Costco often has good buys, and they'll change them up a little bit. Like their standard one they offer is not a, what does this say, 2117? Yeah. Their standard offer is like a 2016. And you can run parallel with both types of units if you use Firman equipment, or if they're both Firmans. That's what it says in some of the paperwork. Can't believe everything you read all the time, but let's go back to this AI Power. So I called the technician. I said, hey, my generator will start finally after I ungummed it with seafoam. My buddy in Jawa says, don't use seafoam, it'll eat up carburetors. Now, it might eat them up, but it might ungunk them too. I don't know. I'm caught in between. I want some comments on that. So I'm talking to the technician, and he's telling me, oh, you need to take out the flux capacitor. Anybody from the 80s understands that joke. And I'm like, well, what's the flux capacitor? Does it have 4 bolts on it? Yeah, that's it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know generators, but I know how to turn a wrench. Well, that's I guess you call that the valve cover. So I damaged the seal on that, of course. Got to make another gasket. I asked them to send me another gasket. They did not. I would have bought one gladly for whatever it cost, but it didn't. But I'm even happier because I don't think they charged me. They sent me the flux capacitor. Holy Moses, it was $100, but they didn't charge me. And it's not exactly, within the first year warranty. Let's look at this flux capacitor. Hold on a second. Good gracious, isn't that thing beautiful? Oh man, I got to install that thing now. But that's okay. That's going to be better than making a cover for that, because that piece is so hard to get in there around that plastic. I may just dismantle this whole thing. I might just sit here and just take the whole damn thing apart, sort of, at least the plastic. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what you would do. But I do know that works great, and my buddy in Jawa was trying to fix my leaf-ons. And evidently, when you're filling up oil, don't turn it like that and fill it up. Fill it up where you could see it before it spills out. That's how to get the oil. Right when it'll start to spill out, or right where you can see it on a thread or two, that's your capacity. So, don't turn it like this and fill the hell out of it. So, it's a learning experience even for me. I don't know everything, just maybe half of everything. And I just wish I knew the rest. But for right now, like, subscribe, share, comment. Tell me your generator adventures.